Now, a Brisbane man who claims to be the secret love child of Prince Charles and Camilla has sparked fierce debate after sharing what he says is new photographic evidence.
Simon Durante Day believes he is the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall's son, born out of wedlock and adopted to a family who had strong ties to the Queen.
King Charles III has always captivated the world, his every move as monarch closely observed and analysed. From his rise to the throne to the intricacies of his royal relationships, the public believes it knows all there is to know about the man behind the crown. But now, a startling revelation has emerged, one that even the most devoted royal followers never anticipated. In an uncharacteristically honest admission, King Charles has revealed he concealed the existence of his son, and for a reason. What has the king been hiding? Who is this unknown heir? And why was his identity kept secret? Keep watching to uncover the truth. The hidden son? For years, Simon Charles Durante Day has existed on the periphery of royal fascination, a name whispered among those intrigued by tales of hidden heirs and royal secrets. His extraordinary claim has long stirred speculation. Could he be the concealed son of King Charles III? And now, with Charles's cryptic confession, "I kept my son hidden for a reason." The world is wondering if Durante Day's story is more than just rumour. Simon claims he's the secret child of King Charles and Queen Camilla, born out of wedlock during their teenage years and hidden to protect the monarchy's image. Now 58 and living in Queensland, Australia, Simon has quietly pursued answers for decades, raising a family while piecing together a life he believes was deliberately erased. With Charles's words echoing across the globe, Simon has stepped out of the shadows, demanding recognition as a royal heir. His story is rooted in personal conviction and over 30 years of independent research. Born on April 5, 1966, in Portsmouth, England, he was adopted at 8 months old by Ernest and Winifred Durante, a couple he says had close connections to the royal household. He grew up surrounded by a love but haunted by questions about his origins. His adoptive grandmother, Winifred, who allegedly worked as a cook for Queen Elizabeth II, became a central figure in his journey. On her deathbed, she reportedly revealed that Simon was the son of a young Charles and Camilla, conceived when they were just 17 and 18. Today, Simon is a father of 9, married to Dr. Elviana Durante Day, and remains unwavering in his belief. While Prince Harry's story is one of royal rebellion from within, Simon's is a more radical narrative, one of an outsider claiming rightful place within a family that, he believes, cast him aside. Of all those who challenge the official royal story, Simon's voice is perhaps the most disruptive. Raised far from the luxury of palaces, he says he glimpsed the inner workings of the monarchy through family memories and his own relentless investigation. He points to alleged inconsistencies in his adoption records, similarities in appearance, and supposed royal instructions tied to his name. Alongside breakthroughs came setbacks, media mockery, public skepticism, and unyielding sentence from the palace. Sometimes, Simon once told Elviana, "I feel like a ghost in my own story, a man erased to protect a crown. But why speak out now?" For decades, Simon lived privately, sharing his claims within small circles while focusing on his family. But when King Charles ascended the throne in 2022, everything changed. The symbolism of the coronation and the weight of being schlensed compelled him to act. Those close to him say he grew tired of living in the margins, tired of having his story dismissed. His mission was no longer just about bloodlines. It was about truth, identity, and justice. Simon felt the public perception of Charles and Camilla was incomplete. Behind the official portraits of duty and devotion, he saw a different story, one of a young couple whose child was quietly hidden to protect a fragile monarchy. A turning point came in May 2023, just days before Charles's coronation. In his Queensland home, Simon sat at his desk, the soft glow of his laptop reflecting off family photos. His children's laughter echoed through the house, but his thoughts were thousands of miles away, in London, where the world was preparing to crown a man he called father. The moment felt final, heavy with the weight of 57 years of rejection and silence. Simon typed an open letter to King Charles and Camilla. "I won't watch you take the throne in silence," he wrote, his words cutting through the years of doubt and dismissal. He posted the letter on social media. It went viral, shared thousands of times, covered by Australian media, and sparking a global conversation. But for Simon, it wasn't about fame. It was about finally being seen. His letter was a plea, a protest, a declaration of identity. And for the first time, many began to ask, could there be truth behind this claim? Simon Charles Durante Day's story is a blend of controversy, emotion, and relentless pursuit. Whether history will accept his claim or not, one thing is certain. he has become a compelling figure in the ongoing saga of the British monarchy, a man who refuses to be forgotten. Inside the crown, the secret they tried to bury. King Charles III, the man entrusted with upholding centuries of royal tradition, has reportedly unleashed a revelation that's left the world in stunned disbelief. In a private meeting with his most trusted advisors, Charles allegedly confessed to a decades-old secret. He has a hidden son, whose existence has been kept from the public for over 40 years. "I kept my son hidden for a reason," he is said to have declared, his words heavy with the burden of a long-concealed truth. The confession, leaked to select members of the press, has sent shockwaves across Britain and beyond. Who is this mysterious heir? Why was his identity buried? And what does this revelation mean for a monarchy already reeling from years of controversy? The internet is ablaze with speculation, from forbidden romances to Cold War cover-ups. One thing's certain: this royal tale is more than scandal, it's a seismic shift in the House of Windsor. And it all begins decades ago. The story stretches back to the 1970s, a time of social upheaval and quiet turmoil behind palace gates. Charles, then a young prince navigating duty, desire, and immense public pressure, is believed by some to have engaged in a secret relationship that defied royal expectations. Was it a fleeting affair with a woman deemed unsuitable, or an act of rebellion before his eventual marriage to him to Princess Diana? Whatever the truth, insiders suggest the result was a child, conceived in secrecy and hidden to protect the crown's image. That child, according to reports, may have grown up far from the gilded walls of Buckingham Palace, possibly in a distant Commonwealth nation like Australia or Canada, unaware of his royal heritage. The palace, determined to avoid scandal, is said to have buried the story, ensuring only a handful of insiders knew the truth. But the reasons behind this cover-up remain murky. Was it shame, fear, or something far more complex? By the late 1990s, Charles was deep into his now public relationship with Camilla Parker Bowles. The existence of a hidden son had long since faded into palace lore, until now. According to leaks, the confession surfaced during a high-stakes meeting within Buckingham Palace, where Charles spoke of a son raised under an assumed name far from public view. Whispers claim the man, now in his 40s, bears a striking resemblance to Charles in his youth. Those unmistakable Windsor features impossible to ignore. Social media has erupted with speculation. Grainy photos, cryptic messages, and alleged sightings, some say in New Zealand, have set the internet ablaze. Could this elusive figure be the so-called hidden prince? It's a narrative straight from a political thriller, only this time the stakes are real, and the implications are monumental. Why would a monarch hide his own child? Some point to the tumult of the 80s, when Charles's crumbling marriage to Diana dominated headlines. At the time, an illegitimate child would have been a scandal too great, potentially destabilising the monarchy itself. But there are darker theories too. Some suggest national security may have been at play. During the Cold War, the royal family was seen as a symbol of British strength. A hidden heir could have been exploited, targeted, or used as leverage. There's even talk of a secret prophecy passed down through royal generations, a warning about a child who could one day upend the line of succession. Regardless of the reason, Charles's decision to hide his son was, by all accounts, deliberate and fraught. He may have believed he was protecting the boy from a life in a royal cage, but in doing so he also denied him a birthright and a name. Now, that sequence is unravelling. Inside the palace, the fallout has been dramatic. Prince William, the current heir apparent, is said to be blindsided, reportedly enraged by a revelation that could challenge his position. Prince Harry, estranged and watching from California, is believed to have reached out to his father for answers, and Queen Camilla, long accustomed to weathering royal storms, may have been kept in the dark all along. Could this unknown son, if proven legitimate, actually outrank William and his children in the line of succession? Even if he doesn't, the revelation threatens to destabilise the monarchy's image at a time when public faith is already fragile. Online, the reactions are fierce and divided. Some praise Charles for finally speaking out, others accuse him of cowardice. One viral post summed it up: "This is bigger than Diana's divorce." As the news spreads, the public's fascination is at a fever pitch. From London to Los Angeles, millions are glued to their screens, dissecting every clue. Hashtags like Hidden Prince and Royal Secret dominate timelines. Memes, conspiracy theories, and old photographs are circulating at lightning speed. One user joked, "Charles just turned the monarchy into a Netflix series." Amid the chaos, the mystery mother remains unidentified. Some say she was a diplomat's daughter. Others believe she was a commoner who quietly captured the young prince's heart. The truth remains elusive, but the world is desperate to know more. Is this the scandal that finally brings the House of Windsor to its knees, or just another chapter in its centuries-long saga? The answers may be closer than we think. Stay tuned. The Crown's biggest secret might finally be coming to light. What do you think about King Charles's alleged hidden sus? Was it an act of secrecy due to a child born out of wedlock, or was he protecting a potential heir from the harsh spotlight of royal life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more royal revelations. Click the next video on your screen. You won't want to miss it.